Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the Akim who are tuning into these videos. In this video, I want to start off by reading this in Isaiah 24:4, speaking about how the earth is in mourning, because right now Esau Edom is in rulership, and when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. And not only that, but the earth is mourning because of all the wicked and unrighteous decrees that this devil is doing on the face of the earth, that he's causing it to mourn and fade away. And you can see everything, how this devil operates and moves. It's contrary to life and nature. Like one example is when he first came here to the North American land. You had Gad here. They were living in unison with the land. They grew their crops in a certain way that it didn't deteriorate the land, and also they didn't overhunt the buffalo or all the animals. But as soon as Esau Edom got here, now we can't see any buffaloes in the prairies or quails of the such. It got to the point where Esau Edom was hunting so much that you got a lot of extinct animals that are from America that are no longer here. But I'm gonna read this here first in Isaiah 24:4. It says, "The earth mourneth and fadeth away, the world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish." And I'm gonna continue on in verse 5. "The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broke the everlasting covenant." And that's really the main reason why the earth is in mourning, because Esau Edom, he sees the instructions that the scriptures lay out, and he casts them aside. He doesn't adhere to the land Sabbath also, and all the foods that he cultivates and feeds to our people is food like animals that should be in their habitats, that they shouldn't be overhunted. Like crabs and oysters need to be in those ecosystems so they can clean and purify those areas. But you leave it to Esau Edom to make those type of meals a delicacy, and that goes against the scriptures, goes against the laws. It says right here, it's because they have transgressed the laws. And he's also a feller, where he's chopping all these trees. And the scriptures even says that once this devil is taken down, that even the trees are going to rejoice. You know, all of creation is going to rejoice when this devil is getting taken out of power. From the birds on high to the bugs down low, they're all going to rejoice, because since this devil has been in rulership, he's been doing nothing but chaos, disregarding the law, statutes, and commandments of the scriptures, and how you're supposed to conduct yourself here on earth. We'll read that again from verse 5. "The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinances, broke the everlasting covenant. Therefore hath the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left." And you're going to see that the end-all be-all of this place, as the scripture says, this place used to look like the Garden of Eden, but right after that, speaking in prophecy, this place is going to be fire and desolation. It's going to be made a monument on how not to rule, how not to live your life, just as Sodom and Gomorrah were made a monument, a foundation in a sense, so that you could see what living that lifestyle and stuff like what they were doing back in the day is not conducive to life. And it's going to be made a statement so that everyone can see, this is why we don't fish all the oysters out of the bays and chop all the trees in the lands, because of what happened here in America. And we're actually living through it. We can see it for our very eyes, and the Spirit is revealing this devil that everything that is contrary to life, this devil is the reason behind that, and the Spirit is revealing it, that like it's more evidence that this is Esau Edom that the Bible is speaking about. And then continue on verse 7, "The new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth, all the merry-hearted do sigh." And we're vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked, because all of these people are with this wicked program, this wicked agenda. They don't see any other lifestyle besides the one that Esau Edom has showed and propped them up to be in. That you have to be in a big city, just congested altogether, and have no form of nature at all, no aspect of nature in your life. But ultimately, all this is going to be done away with thermonuclear fire. And it's because Esau Edom has been leading in wickedness. And this is in 2 Thessalonians 2:8. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. And the spirit of his mouth is, as we're doing these videos and epistles, we're making you realize, we're making it made known that this devil is the reason behind everything going bad on the earth. And it's just getting more and more evident that this devil is Esau Edom, and that he's not to be trusted. Because you look at his lifestyle, the way he conducts himself, it's not conducive to life. It's not something that we should be living a standard as. And this is in Revelation 11:18. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth. And so that's why we're sighing and crying. We're vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. We are not a part of this society, even though we're living amongst it. We're spiritually departing from Babylon. We're always sighing and crying for all the abominations that are done down here. And we're seeing through prophecy that this place is going to go down, and that's what's going to rejoice. We're going to rejoice in the spirit because of that. Because the person who has been doing all these things, it's going to be a judgment. It says right here at the last part, it says, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth. So Esau Edom, who has, as the spirit is revealing, is going to be destroyed for everything that he's done, from all the things that he's done to the trees, the oysters, the crabs, the buffalo, and especially the nation of Israel, which is the apple of the Most High's eye, because that's the main thing that he polluted. And I'm going to read this also in 2 Ezra 15:6. Says, for wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. And this place is surely polluted. Nothing in this society is clean. It's literally profane. That's why you have to be walking in the spirit in these times, especially because anything and everything can corrupt you. But continuing on, verse 7 says, therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. Like I was saying before, you have that remnant, the tabernacles of David, and these last times, these last days, speaking against what Esau Edom is doing. And we're the righteous crying unto Yahweh Bashim Halashai for all the abominations, not just small things here and there, but all these things. It is an inquisition on Esau Edom. And I'm going to read this also in Isaiah 10:1. It says, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed. And so you look at this devil, he can't do nothing right. Everything that he does, from how he eats, how he plants food, and how he writes his laws, it's all tainted and corrupt. Just his manner of speech has a bit of grime on it, because like as the scripture says, when their babies are born, they're speaking lies, and they're literally made to be the adversary, the devil, the deceiver. So this pollution goes far beyond just physical things. Is going into every aspect of Esau Edom, and that's when Yahweh Shai returns and destroys the wicked for the exceedingly pollution that he's done. It's going to be for everything that he's done. So I'm going to read from the top again. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed, to turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless. And what will ye do in the day of visitation, and in the desolation which shall come from afar? To whom will ye flee for help, and where will ye leave your glory? And the answer to Esau Edom is nowhere. He's going to have to drink this judgment, and it's going to be filled unto him double, just as the scripture says here in Revelation 18:5. For her sins, Esau Edom, of all of this wickedness that he's done, it says, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High hath remembered her iniquities. And Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai requireth the past. And so this is going back to all the things that Esau Edom has done, even back into the garden, where he was the serpent, where he was Cain, where he murdered his brother Abel. So everything that Esau Edom, he's gonna be met in his days. He's gonna have to pay back for all those things that he's done. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High hath remembered her iniquities. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works. In the cup which she hath filled, fill to her double. And so that literally means that there's not going to be any way that Esau is going to bear this indignation. It's going to be too much, just how Cain said that his punishment was too much. It's going to get to a point where after we're done with Esau Edom, after this 1,000 years of reimbursement, he's going to be put away out of this earth. He's going to be chased out, because after he's going to build the foundations of the kingdom, there's not going to be any need for him, because if we keep him around, he's just going to corrupt things with just his mere existence. But that's something we meditate. We're the just blood crying unto that day, because we're seeing all this wickedness. We're mourning with the earth and all the animals and the trees, because we want Esau Edom to be put out of power. Because if like how Yahweh Shai said, if he wasn't making the time short for the elect's sake, then no flesh should be saved. And that's the mindset of Esau Edom. But the water to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, that the times are moving quick, so that we don't have to die in this pollution. And with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachak Wadash, Shalom Akim.